Okay, so here we're going to find the 6 trigonometric functions of angles that are expressed in radians, and we are going to make use of that of our radian mode in our calculator. So you'll notice that presently we have our calculator in degree mode. So we have to press mode a few times in our calculator to find out where we can change it to radian mode. So we have here, we kind of press this several times, and I see radian as option 2, so press 2, and you'll notice that the degree mode on your screen is now become radian mode. So now we are ready to solve all these things. Now remembering that cosecant, secant, and cotangent are just reciprocals of the functions that are given on the left, which explains why your calculator only has sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, please disregard those arc sine, arc cosine, and arc tangent because they belong to a different topic. Okay, so to solve for sine of negative 5 pi over 6, assuming that you are in radian mode, so you just have to press sine, then open parenthesis, then you have negative 5 times shift pi. There's a pi under the exponential function key, shift pi, divided by 6, then close parenthesis. So that's how we write the sine of negative 5 pi over 6. So that's negative 5 times pi divided by 6. Then we press the equal sign, and that's negative 0.5. And we know that's negative 1/2. No? We know this from our lesson in the past. So if I were to get the reciprocal of this answer, you will now have negative 2 for the cosecant. Let's go for the cosine. Okay, so clear the memory again. And then you press cosine of pi over 3. So you press cosine, open parenthesis, shift pi divided by 3, close parenthesis. So that's now cosine of pi over 3 equals, we know that's square root of that's 1/2 square root of 3 over 2, so you have 0.5 for 1/2. And again, when you invert this, get the reciprocal, you will now have 2 for the secant. Okay, and then here you have a peculiar problem because there seems to be the non-existence of a pi, but there's no degree notation on it. So naturally, if you just have a pure number here, it is safe to assume that the angle is already expressed in radian mode, not in degrees. No, in the absence of that tiny circle on top of 3, no, just above 3, then you will just have to assume that this is going to be in radian mode. So clearly, you just have to solve for the tangent of 23 by pressing tangent, open, 2, 3, close. Okay, for tangent of 23, then press the equal sign. So that's now 1.588, in which the reciprocal of that number gives you 0.629 or 0.630. Now, so since if we have to round this off, this will be naturally going to be increased to 1, and so this moves up to 1. So 0.630 for our cotangent. Okay, so there's going to be a big question. What if can I use the fraction key for our calculator to get this? Perhaps. Okay, let's explore. Okay, there's a fraction key in my calculator. Let me just experiment on this. We'll have cosine of pi over 3. So we'll just have open parenthesis, then we have the fraction key. So that doesn't work quite right. So we might as well delete that. Pi over 3, so you have press shift pi, then over 3, close, and see if we get the same answer right. Okay, yeah, it works. So we can make use of the fraction key in your calculator to come up with this notation instead of what was done earlier. So that would be all for the cosine. Thank you very much. Bye.